Today, Precarious plays Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We could just live here, you know? I mean, got a roof mostly over our heads, kinda. We got a great scenic view of the skyline.
Of the purple vault of the sky.
This crystal seems like it will just provide energy to us. I'm assuming that Samus never needs to, eat on missions.
I was gonna ask what Samus eats.
I think it's just suit.
Suit energy.
Suit metamorphosis. Pow. This is what I wanted. I did it on purpose.
It's okay. It's Samus. Look at her beautiful copper top armor. She's gonna be fine. Now you just have to make sure that's true.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, wow, that's kind of pretty. You know what it reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
Oh, I can't remember the names of the spirits. I remember Vatu from Avatar, Legend of Korra. Mm-hmm. What was the opposing force? And I can't remember if that was the blue one or the black one.
Rava?
Maybe. I don't know.
Are you talking about the kite one that was sort of good aligned, I think? Yeah.
But also the other one, just the flowy motion. Maybe if you mushed them together, because that's definitely not a happy thing right there. Look, it's shark finning around. I used to do that in the pool. Have you ever done that?
What?
Intentionally skim the surface with a limb outstretched?
No,
into a triangle so that you look like a shark?
I'm not a criminal.
Well, it's not very convincing, so it wouldn't be bad. It's just fun. You pretend you're a shark, and then you grab people's legs under the water.
And you pull them under and you drown them.
No!
And you go to prison.
No, you just tickle them, and then everybody goes, eee! And it's the fun shrieks, not the I'm getting eaten by a shark shrieks. It's the haha, everything is safe. And only mildly annoying. Scared. Although I probably could pull somebody under if I really wanted to. Maybe sharks are not as scary as my potential standard underwater. I think that a lot of folks are a little terrified of tentacles, so maybe I could just be myself. Mm-hmm. But it was more fun to be a shark.
I'm gonna try.
Did you grow up with Shark Week? Did you have Shark Week?
No. What's a Shark Week?
You didn't have Shark Week?
No.
But I thought your family had cable and stuff.
Yeah, what does that have to do with sharks?
The Animal Planet and the Discovery Channel, and they probably still do this, but I
wasn't allowed to watch educational TV in my house.
You're joking.
Not as much as I would like.
No, you're not joking as much as you would like, okay?
Yeah, I was not disallowed, in the way you might be imagining.
Oh, but you were probably in an environment where people would roll their eyes and scoff.
Yeah, it's why are you watching this when you could be watching Power Rangers?
Yeah, I was not...
Are you feeling okay? Do you have, a report that you have to do? Do you have Did
a teacher put you up to this?
Yeah.
No, I was completely surrounded by fellow nerds of different stripes, and everyone, no exceptions, would go, ooh, ah. But yeah, Shark Week is a yearly occurrence where it's strictly shark programming on, I think, both of those channels, or it was when I was a kid. And it was we're gonna learn all about the sharks, we're gonna talk about the breeding sharks, we're gonna put somebody in a shark cage, we're gonna bait for sharks, we're gonna talk about the reproductive life cycle of sharks, we're gonna chase sharks, we're gonna watch sharks chase each other, we're gonna start trying to touch the most dangerous sharks while also being ecologically conscious. wherever possible. We're gonna tell you
Whoa.
where the sharks are in the aquariums across the nation. Like, it was like Shark Week. It was Shark Week. What are you... I can't believe this. You've got to be lying to me.
Nope.
For the sake of this show being more interesting.
Nope.
Shark Week. Sharks. For a week. It's Shark Week. Excuse me? Oh, and they would do like specials on whale sharks, which were really nice. And then they would do specials on dangerous, mean sharks that were being very mean. And then they would do specials on how the very mean sharks are actually not very mean. They're just mean to the things that they eat. And you should be worried about sharks eating you because that happens like thrice a year, you know? And then they would, of course, immediately follow it up by dropping a bucket of chum in the ocean and putting a live diver in a metal box and having sharks swim at him.
I'm getting some conflicting messages here.
Well, because the thing is that, like, it was always very conflicting. Like, the thing is with Shark Week is that it attracts a lot of viewers because it's like, ooh, sharks are scary. And then, like, if you actually watch the program, it's like, ooh, sharks are fucking animals and it's fine. You know, they're doing their thing. They're out sharking, being sharky. Like... You know, they're sharks. What do you want from us? Leopard seals are more terrifying. So anyways, that's Shark Week, and I am so sorry for you. I feel like I need to take you to, like, a center for...
Disease control.
No, for rehabilitation. Re-sharkification. So you didn't, like, there were t-shirts.
This is getting a little frustrating. Like, I know that you're trying to fill time because I'm, like, distracted with a boss.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, okay, once, twice, yeah, that's good. But, like, I can't lie. I can't tell you that I am experienced with something that I don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Okay, well, now we've reached the point of annoyance, so I guess you're not lying to me. It was a lot like this.
I still think that you are, like, not making stuff up, but it's like, what? So they just dedicated a couple of the channels, that you probably had to pay for.
Yeah.
Dedicated a week to sending conflicting messages about sharks for a ratings boost. Like,
yeah.
That barely sounds like it's worth talking about. I don't know.
It was big in my life.
Okay. Cool.
It was like a holiday.
I'm getting real sick and tired of this boss, especially because of that hyphen in its name. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, so what happens after it's a larva? When does it stop being a larva? And is this just sort of a tedious boss, or am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, I don't know. You've been at it for a minute. I'm sorry I started talking about Shark Week because that makes this boss that it's going to last for a week, maybe. Because this is a lot what Shark Week felt like by the end of Shark Week.
So missiles are just reflected. Okay, so that did some pretty respectable damage.
I don't like that it's listed as larva.
I already covered that.
I'm sorry, I was daydreaming about the fun of sharks. Okay, I'm
gonna start charging you $500,000 every time you say the word shark.
Mermaid purses are a thing that the chondrichthyes lay to reproduce. Haha, F you.
$500,000.
I didn't say the word.
Yet.
And I'm not going to.
It's a standing offer. It's a punishment that's on the books.
Blech.
Okay.
There you go.
Gross.
Its little undermouth is a little bit silly.
Oh.
More? Is it more?
Well,
It looks like more.
it did say hyphen larva.